Hello, I'm Paul Cooper, an occupational therapist for the National Health Service, and I've made several referrals to REMAP in the past. REMAP is a national charity with 100 panels working throughout the UK. The aim of the organisation is to make customised devices to assist people with disabilities to be as independent as possible. Volunteers using their own sheds and garages as workshops work closely together. The devices are provided free of charge, and the volunteers are supported by REMAP's headquarters organisation, which provides guidance, arranges insurance and publicity. The problems are often simple and can be resolved with a little ingenuity from the team, whilst others fully stretch their skills.
I have trouble taking pictures with my camera because I can't hold it steady, and REMAP made me this equipment that I can put my camera on, and it holds it steady and it takes lovely pictures. And I can also use my camcorder, and I'm very pleased with it.
I am a REMAP engineer, and one of my clients is Michael. Michael has the use of one arm only, but manages to cope with most everyday tasks. However, he failed to achieve a simple action of zipping his coat up. With the help of REMAP, we were able to provide him with a zipper aid so that he is now able to fasten his clothes without assistance.
Referrals come from various sources, including doctors, nurses, occupational therapists, and other hospital departments and family. The referrals are then brought to the monthly meeting of the REMAP panel, where all referrals are recorded in the minutes. This is an important part of the process, as it keeps the team updated with ongoing projects and moderates impractical or fanciful solutions. Once the job is accepted, it is assigned to an appropriate volunteer who can offer the right skills for the job. This process sets the wheels in motion to organise visits and assessments and come up with a solution for the client or carer.
Okay, Dick, so you'll take this one on, will you?
Yes, I'll try and make contact with her this week.
Right. Who's that for then, Mike?
It's a little girl, she's about 6 years old, and she's got a lot of medical problems. She's got spina bifida, hydrocephalus, all sorts of things, and she can't get around by herself at all. And the Disabled Children's Inclusion Service girl wants her to have an electric wheelchair. But for the size she is, they don't make any commercial wheelchairs. So that's what she's asking for, if possible, in Barbie pink.
Poor thing, it sounds as if she needs some help.
Yeah, the Derby panel have helped young children with toy cars converted to electric propulsion. I think they use bits from old wheelchairs.
Where does she live?
She lives near the park.
Okay, Mike, how did you get on with that little girl's wheelchair at the park?
Well, she's really very small, and the only way she ever gets to move anywhere is when her mum picks her up and puts her down somewhere else. She can't move herself at all, unfortunately. Dick, I wonder if you could help me do some of the work in your workshop. My shed's a bit small for this.
Yes, sure, Mike, you can come anytime you like. Let me know when you want to come.
Okay, thanks. I've been to Shop Mobility in the shopping centre, and they've given us a wheelchair they no longer want. I've got it here, actually. We will have to do some work to make it suitable for the little girl and have to buy some batteries and a charger, but it's a good start. I shall make a new chassis for it and make a wooden seat, cover it with pink leatherette.
I'm now going to take you to meet Armin and introduce you to some of the other people REMAP are at present helping.
How has this helped Armina to have a little pink chair?
Well, Mike, what can I say? You saw it today. We went to the park with all the children and she was just loving it. She's got the independence that she's wanted for a long time. And thanks to REMAP, it's wonderful. Once again, thank you.
Well, that's great. We're very pleased to do it for you.
Blessed are you, Lord God, all creation. Through your goodness we have this wine to offer, fruit of the vine, work of human hands. Let it become our spiritual drink.
They put me in touch with REMAP. The engineer came and looked at the problem and came up with a solution. The problem was that by using just a bar stool to perch on, it was knocking my prosthetic out of place. And so I needed something that I could perch on, but at the same time not knock the artificial leg out of sync. And the engineer came up with an idea that I would never have thought of, using a bicycle saddle. So he made the framework, and then we tried that for height. We went to the shop and we got a saddle that was made just right for my situation.
Become our spiritual drink.
So then that led to another problem I was having, getting up in the morning out of bed. I know we all had that problem, but mine was more specifically physical, because I couldn't lift myself from the lying position to sit and then to turn to get out of bed, because I only had one grab instead of one on both sides. So the engineer came out with another brilliant solution to, forming with having two handrails that I could pull myself up with, and at the same time lower then the right hand side where I'd get out of bed so that I'd get in and out. And that was another ideal solution to the problem and made life a lot easier for me.
Each job is looked upon as an important step forward for the individual and can make a huge difference to their daily lives.
I had an accident and I walk with a walking frame now, but before my accident I used to like cycling quite a lot. And also cycling is a very useful way to get to places which I couldn't get to very easily, or by with my walking frame because they're too far, or because the buses wouldn't go there very easily. So the problem was I bought a recumbent tricycle, but then I didn't know how to fit the walking frame onto the back of the tricycle. So REMAP were very helpful, and they made a fitting which enabled me to put the walking frame onto the back of the tricycle, so that when I got to my destination I had the relator with me.
There then follows a series of trials until the client is completely satisfied with the final appliance. The team can then relax, focus their attention on the next referral, knowing that another problem has been solved and that life has been made a little easier for one satisfied customer. None of this work would be possible without the assistance of REMAP's volunteers, and REMAP are always looking for people who are willing to use their skills to produce aids for the needs of their clients. Whether you work in your garage or shed, or have a full engineering workshop and are prepared to give your free time, REMAP would be pleased to hear from you.